This section I'm going to show you the operational setting for the controller. Those two controllers is identical besides the screen with the video on it, and this has no video. All the functions on each switch are identical. So you wanted to start with a 0 on the FMD. This is your orientation switch, position switch. 0 is straight orientation, which is if you go forward, it's always go forward. If you go backwards, always go backwards, according to your aircraft front and back. If you press it to 2, that's your smart orientation systems. So it doesn't matter what your heading is. Forward is always forward, even if it's on the sideway, on the side of this. So forward is always forward. So it gives you a little references. Doesn't matter what your orientations, if you're doing that way. For me, I like to fly with 0, which is forward is always forward, back is backwards, always backwards. Now your mix switch, you have 3 flight mode. 0 flight mode is manual control. 1 is GPS hold and also altitude hold. 2 on the mix is return home. So when you press 2, what it does is that it'll shoot itself up, wherever height you are, it'll shoot itself up about 30 feet and then go across and then land straight down. Every time when you press 2. Now when you're on almost 99% of your flight time will be fly at the 1, which is your GPS hold. So it holds altitude and locationing. When you're using on the GPS hold, you can go forward, go backward, go sideways, or anywhere you want to go. But once you let go of the stick, it'll always hold the altitude for you. So you have no worry about crashing down. So again, most of the time you will fly is under the GPS hold positioning. Now when you started, what you need to do is that after you do all the calibration, compass calibration, binding, so when you're ready to fly, you wanted to basically move your joystick up within 1 second. When it goes up, when the aircraft go up about 5 to 10 feet above your head, immediately move from 0 to 1. It will lock everything for you. Location, altitude, and orientation, it will be locked. So from there, it's a lot easier to fly than you're trying to maneuvering all over the place to make it stabilized. You don't want to do that initially. So again, when you have a chance to fly, move your joystick up a little bit so the blade will spin, start to spin, and then once it spins, you want to move up higher. So once you get up in the air within 5 to 10 feet, immediately move from 0 to 1. So now it's in GPS environment. It holds altitude and location. Even if you move your hand away from the joystick, it will not drop itself. That's why you want to do the flying that way. Now your controller, you have this is your up and down. At the same time, so if you move this up and down, it will go up and down. Now even at GPS altitude hold, you can still go up and down as well when you move the joystick up and down. But it's always hold the altitude for you. If you let go the hand, it won't drop itself. If you want to move left and right, turn left and turn right. This is your positioning. Turn right, so it rotates like this, and then turn. When you move this way, it will turn left. It will move it like this. On your right joystick is your side clicks. So forward, backwards. So when you go forward and go backwards, pitch left and pitch right. So this will give you the bang. Left and pitch right. Always start your quadcopters the tail facing toward you, so you know exactly your orientation is. So front is front, tail is tail. So when you move forward, it's always forward and backward, so you don't get confused. That's very important for orientations. The rest of the switch, you have no functions right now on those. Those are not important switch. So you just need to worry about the FMOD, the mix, and the 2 joystick. Now you have the trimming knobs. Trimming knobs allow you to pretty much adjust minor adjustments to the shifting. If it shift forward, backward, so you use the trimming knob. But most of the time you gotta use on GPS hold on the flight mode, so you don't even need to do anything to the trim. It's always set in the center on the flight, so you don't want to touch any of those trimming knobs at the moment. So again, if you use an F7 controller, it's identical. All the function is identical. So if you watch my instruction for the Devo tank right now, you can apply toward the F7 controller. Besides, again, the video screen, everything is the same. We wanted to start your aircraft outside environments. You don't want it to start indoors. First of all, the GPS won't work indoors. The satellite will not receive. There's no signal received inside the warehouse or inside the building. So you wanted to do all the learning and flying outside, where you have the GPS help you to position hold and also location hold and altitude holds. That's very important features.